Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God, and I just read that new Tower of God. First of all, we're one subscriber away from 300 guys, so make sure to smash that subscribe button, turn on your sharing on. You already know what time it is. Mangekyo time, baby. We're about to go deep into this goddamn chapter. You know what I'm saying? First of all, wow. You know what I'm saying? I love this chapter, bro. These are the type of chapters I like. These are my favorite type of Tower of God chapters when we see the humans interacting. You know what I'm saying? We see the people interacting and we really see how people feel, bro. It almost broke me when Bam felt hurt that he had to use these souls. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts him every time. But this one felt special, you know what I'm saying? Because he knew like he was being selfish. He knew he was doing it for his own sake. He knew he was doing it to save his friends. He felt like he had to do it, you know what I'm saying? And it really hurt him that he felt the need. He wasn't strong enough that he didn't need to burn souls. And that's a really great motivation for him to be strong enough that he will never need to burn souls again. You know what I'm saying? So I like when characters go through such situation where it's like, okay, I get it. I know why they're getting strong. And now, don't get me wrong, some characters just being strong on its own is gang. Like Mazino being strong is what makes him a cool ass character. He's just a beast. You know what I'm saying? I like that. But for main characters, it's always good to have people that they surprise you sometime, or they give you, you know what I'm saying, a different type of feel. Now, obviously, the moment everybody really wants to hear about the Khun and Bam moment. That moment was beautiful, man. That moment was just gorgeous, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those moments you just look at, you like, wow. That's friendship goals right there. That's friendship heights right there. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got a friend like Con, man, you need to find you some new friends, bro. Cause that's some real ass homie shit right there. That's a real ass friend. You know what I'm saying? That's a friend that you go to war with. That's a friend that you dine with. That's a friend that you laugh with. He's there from every bit of it. You know what I'm saying? And like, at the start, like he was just intrigued by Bam, and just, there's something about him that just drew him into him. You know the way sometimes you meet people and you just like that person, you just want to be friends with that person. Like, it happens sometimes you're in school or wherever it is. It's just like there's that one person you're like, man, that person just seems cool. You ain't never talk to him, you don't know nothing about him, but you just want to, you know what I'm saying? He's just one of those people. And I like that the relationship just started off that. I like that he wasn't like some crazy shit. It just started off that. Con was intrigued, befriended him, and boom, years later, here we are. You know what I'm saying? So it's beautiful to see. Definitely beautiful to see. I really, really enjoy that shit, bro. That chapter was phenomenal, bro. You know what I'm saying? We see I won't say the consequences, but the ripple effect of everything that just happened in the previous chapter. Obviously, somebody explained to me in the last chapter that I forgot that Bam has teleported before. And yes, he teleported the ship there, so it made sense that he could do it then. But again, obviously, he has no full control of his powers. He kind of just hoped for the best, and it happened. But you know what? Because of this chapter, I'm not too mad at it. I'm not too mad at it at all, man. This chapter was just very wholesome. You know what I'm saying? And we also saw that our boy Rack did some crazy shit, man. Rack put up a massive rock to protect himself and the fisher guy, right? To protect himself and the guy with the white hair or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He put like a big, massive boulder around them and he's protecting them. You know what I'm saying? Like he can, so it looks like he can really control those powers now. It looks like he can really control the element of rock really, really well. Because before we saw he was kind of struggling. He just turned his hand into rock, but now he's making goddamn shield boulders and shit. You know what I'm saying? Kallavan brings out the teacher and one of Squadron Force commanders, like commanders subordinate. You know what I'm saying? So they was fighting in there. If you all forgot, Kallavan, what did they say? Kallavan, Karaka, sorry, brought them out. Karaka, sent one of the guys there in order to like watch over his heart, and also he said that, look, I might send somebody here. I want you to deal with them so that they're not a distraction. And he was smart about it, and he was just happy when they came out that his heart didn't get damaged. They ain't hit nothing important. So that's kind of what makes him, it seems like, immortal. He seems to have the Wangnan syndrome, but differently. You know what I'm saying? His heart is in his armor, and therefore it's in a different space field, so you can't really kill him like outright. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he can just rebuild himself from that realm. I think it works something like that. They haven't fully explained it, but that would be my best guess. I like how obscure his ability is. It's really really cool. Now I expected way more from him in this battles. Like honestly, I expected way more from everybody. I expected more from White. I expected more from Karaka. I mean, I didn't expect more from Bam. Bam delivered. I mean, what we expect Bam to deliver. But I expected more from these supposedly stronger guys. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't get that. But we did get was a definitely an emotional send off in this chapter. You know what I'm saying, of them defeating the first wall. I'm so glad that we're past that part, because that whole thing was so confusing. Like that whole arc I found to be so confusing and a little bit all over the place. Like I didn't get where we were. I didn't get how the wall worked. I didn't understand nothing. It was just too confusing of a battle area. You know what I'm saying? I think the author needs to simplify battle areas, because like, bro, come on, bro. I ain't got time to be freaking picking my brain to be like, what, how, wait, where, what, how's this wall work? What the, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like that's literally how I felt like reading it. So I felt more frustrated than normal reading any situation, because I was already frustrated that I did not understand what the fuck is happening with this goddamn battlefield. You know what I'm saying? I can't picture people in the right places perfectly. You know what I'm saying? Like, which ship are the guys in? Is Con and Ting are on a different ship. Bam and them were on the different ship, and you know where the fuck was Rack? Like where? Like you know, it was just hard to place anybody anywhere, because it was just so unclear and so uncertain. So I'm glad we're past that. They broke through the first wall because Bam teleported the flagship across. But then how did everybody else? Oh, the needle across. But then how did everybody else get across? Did he teleport everybody else? Did he just break the spell? Is the wall broken? Like, see, even then it's a little bit confusing. Like, okay, no, sorry. The needle. I wait. They went to the first wall already, right? The second wall was the one that he needed. I'm a little bit confused here, guys. Like, wait 1 second. I'm tripping, bro. Look, you know, I don't even want to overthink it. So they've went through the first wall essentially, right? But basically, you know what I'm saying? One of the things I liked as well about this chapter was Kallavan. As always, I told you I love Kallavan, man. Kallavan is my guy, bro. Kallavan is one of my favorite characters, period, bro. Like, he's just amazing, bro. In this chapter, you know, he realized, he already told you, man, like, yo, if this fails, I'ma kill you. And your man agreed. So he's gonna have to mutiny just to kill that guy. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna have to mutiny to kill that guy. So he's like, okay. He saw the plan. He saw that everybody died, and he was like, when his second in command came through, she came back from Caracas heart or whatever. It was like, if I was to take my position back by force by killing this man, would you go with me? Would you be willing to fight with me? And she didn't answer, but I'm assuming she will, because we know that our boy Kallavan is honorable. I do not want him to change sides. I want him to stay with Jihad, because it feels like that's his character trait. He's very honorable. He's very like direct. You know what I'm saying? So that was just beautiful to see him just being like stopping the fight and just being like, okay, I'm gonna deal with your motherfuckers later. I'm gonna deal with your motherfuckers later. Now, are they gonna just let him go? Cause like at the same time, he's such a threat. Like, would you just leave this man go? Like, he a beast. Like, he a whole ass beast. He was fighting you, like White, Karakar, and Bam at the goddamn same time. Like, so I don't know. Like, is that a person you want to leave just walk out? Cause he can come back and just finesse one of y'all. If he catches one of y'all one on one, it's on sight. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though if it's against Bam, he's gonna stand around and talk for 59 years, get hit a few times, and be impressed and surprised again before doing anything, and then it's too late and he loses somehow. I don't know. I can't stop myself from being negative. I can't stop myself, man. I'm addicted, bro. I'm addicted, bro. Golly. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I really did enjoy this chapter. I didn't really have too much negative to say, man. The friendship between Bam and Khun is beautiful to see. You know what I'm saying? I would have liked to see more of Rack throughout the whole thing, because we knew at least Khun was doing all the strategic thinking alongside Shibusi or Isu. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like it was a bit of a shame that Rack was just which is essentially been his character trait for most of the series. I feel like this many chapters in, he needs more development as a person, as instead of just, I feel like Khan has more of a personality, like, and I love Rack, but Khan has more of a personality. You can see him without Bam, and you know what type of person he is. Rack is just my turtle, you know what I'm saying? And I love Turtle, like his terminology. I love his personality. I love him, but like I think he needs his own arc. You know what I'm saying? I think Khan kind of had his own arc, but I think, you know, like we need more time with these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I think Bam is a bit too centerpiece right now, like a little bit too centerpiece. And when they give side characters a chance, to give side characters a chance that we don't care about, like Yamcha and them, like Yama and them, like, but like I mean, shout out to Yama and them, but like what about Rack? You know what I'm saying? What about Karaka? You know what I'm saying? What about Yuri, bro? You know what I'm saying? What about Mazino? You know what I'm saying? What about those niggas, bro? What about the gang, bro? What about the little ones, bro? That's just my opinion, though. I don't know. Obviously, Evan Kill as well was Evan Kell. She was obviously fighting the sniper, and the sniper turns out to have goddamn like sacred sea creatures, you know, as a defense mechanism, obviously because she's not a combatant. So she, and you know, the low Pabia family is all about animals and animal control, and she has sacred animals, so she obviously, you know, got that to deal with the fact that she has no other powers. I mean, I think the trait that she made, like the trade-off she made, I don't know if it was worth it, to be honest, but considering she wasn't that highly skilled in anything else, it makes sense, because if you have that one or two bullet that kills on sight, like, then it's a W. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So she just surrendered, like, yo, bro, because we know her goal is to get her family out of a shitty situation. So she doesn't give a fuck about the war. She just cares about rising up and staying alive. So she just wants, okay, I'll give you information. Let me go. I need to go back to my family, rank myself up a little bit by saying I survived, I escaped, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that was a beautiful chapter to read all overall. Also the ending of it was pretty nice as well, because you know, Khan and Redhead were discussing, you know what I'm saying, about the strategies and what to do next. Khan suggested a break, mainly because he's worried about Bam, and Redhead was like, look, we know how it is. And they call her Karen, for fuck's sake. I can't believe it. But anyway, she was like, yo, you can't be trusted when it comes to Bam. You just, you know what I'm saying, like when it comes to Bam, you don't think logically. So like, stop that shit. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, all right, fair enough. But what about when we get through with the needle? When we get through the wall with the needle and burst through, right? Oh, so I was okay. I'm tripping. I'm stupid. Okay, so the ship was too big to get through the first wall, right? Because it's a choke point, so if it wouldn't fit. It's too big. So that's why Bam teleported it to the second wall, which is where they were fighting. And in the second wall, then is where they need a needle to shoot through that wall, because there's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just stupid. I was thinking, I was like, nah, there's no way. I'm overthinking. I must be saying something wrong. That's why I stopped myself, because I was like, nah, I'm just misremembering. But these chapters have been a while, and you know what I'm saying? So forgive me for sometimes being wrong, you know what I'm saying? Maybe quite often being wrong, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But look, I really like that they talked about the strategy, they talked about the possibilities, like, or like, okay, so if we create that hole, everybody's going to be expecting us through that chokehold anyway, so they can just put all the energy on that. I'm pretty sure they predicted that far. So like, we gotta have another plan. And Redhead was like, come on, bro, like, come on, we strategists, baby, come on, we gotta expect that much, Con. You really ain't that smart, are you sometimes, Con? So within the goddamn needle, we got we got a surprise. We got a birthday surprise for those hoes, man. We got some Shinzu bomb ass surprises. We got some characters it looks like we haven't met yet. I don't know. I didn't recognize them, at least, but I don't know if some of y'all recognize them, but I did not recognize those characters. But they might just be some OP shit, you know what I'm saying? Because Redhead got some head ass connections, you know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for the next few chapters. I'm so happy we're past the first wall, because honestly, bro, that was a hard time for me, and now this is gonna be a good time for me. Let's get it. It's been the boys, Appreciated God. Don't forget, man, one sub away from 300, baby. Thank you guys for over 500 plays a day on my YouTube channel right now. So we popping. And if we're getting 500 plays a day, there's no reason that we can't be getting 1 or 2 subs a day. You know what I'm saying? So let's try to level this up, because the next goal is coming soon once we reach the 300 mark. You know what I'm saying? So it's been your boy Supreme Uchiha, the God, man. Stay tuned. Playlist for all my Tower of God videos is down below. Playlist for all my videos is in each whatever video you find. If it's Lucasm, if it's on Ordinary, there's a link in the description with where you can, you know, watch every video I've ever made about that topic, anime, manga, webtoon, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But oh, and if I'm missing a link in any video, just go to my channel and go to playlist. You know what I'm saying? It's been your boy Supreme Uchiha, the God. Thanks for watching. Showering on off.